to the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Rebels, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Rebels will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Wolverines offense will go to work first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Cantrell. Right on the money. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll run the sneak for it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Give to the running back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Hansen. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. Now on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's the handoff. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Wolverines!
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Rebels offense has its first opportunity of the day. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. He lobs one high down the left side. It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
It's just part of playing the position, and that's an interception this young man's going to learn from. That's the first interception he's thrown in his college football career, and guess what? Probably not going to be his last. You got to turn the page and learn from it.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Leaves it with the running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Right back to it. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved
just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hansen. Touchdown, Michigan! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. USF is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jim Leavitt, this has not been a blowout today in Tampa. They're up by 7 over Virginia. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rebels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And the Rebels send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Single back formation, and they give it to him.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got his man. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Hand off from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Using his feet. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to throw. It's Cantrell. Looking to the big tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hansen. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. A first down run on the doorstep. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line.
Makes the catch down the right side. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
To the air on first down. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on second and 10. Off play action. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They kick it away on fourth down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Cantrell. Complete in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The run from the shotgun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. A run for the quarterback.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got him. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Beal. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Bringing the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Going to look downfield again. Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
And the Rebels will punt this one away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Looking to throw, it's Cantrell. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Ashby. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Got it in the middle. It's Brock. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Ready to try the point after. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith.
There he goes. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Got room on the return. The 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Beal. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Here's a hit. Got rid of it just in time. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for more room. He's at touchdown, Michigan. The defense putting points on the board. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Can't get him to the ground. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he's playing with fire, and he's picked off. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
The Wolverines will kick it away to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, he makes the catch. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. Punt is on its way. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got enough for the first. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Cantrell. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Wolverines! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these 2 guys has to be great when you're throwing in because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these 2 guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Caught in the backfield, it's Hainsworth. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. He'll do it himself. Makes it past the marker. Nice move. Creates some space. It's a running room. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. Sweet cut there. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Flowers. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Wolverines. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. California is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Berkeley for some time. They're up by 31 over Syracuse. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. He'll throw it. Puts it out of the air. And the Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Got it behind the line. It's Hainsworth. And he picks up the 1st down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Michigan. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
I'll tell you what, as a DB, you're lucky if you get one pick 6 in your entire football life. This guy had one last game. He's got one this game. Quarterbacks are going to stop throwing his way.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air on second down. Floats it out in space. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Wants to bring it back. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So here comes the Michigan offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Back to pass, it's Cantrell. He's got it. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll leave it with him. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The play action fake. That's reeled in. It's Hansen. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
And the Wolverines are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got an open man. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll try the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Hansen. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Coyotes, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. A quick pass to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Second down going up.
Red pass, it's complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got him in the flat. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After that last completion, it's second down. Caught behind the line. It's Wilkerson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few. The Rebels come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference, defense.
So the pass interference in the end zone will have the ball placed at the 2. He leaves it with his back. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success, because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
And they tacked on the extra point. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Give to the back. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Brock. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Out of the gun. The running back has it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. And boy, that has been rare in this one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Trying play action. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Hansen. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Kick is in the air. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Looking downfield on first down. They're setting up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold it.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Fires to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Find some fresh air. Turning it on. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a third and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. To the air, it's Cantrell. Got the big tight end on the corner route. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Good right down the boulevard. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete on the right side. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Brings up second down.
Second down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they tried to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great